Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Golden Sun. When last we left off, Babby cheated by entering Isaac into the finals of Colosso without going through the trials. And then Isaac's been cheating by using his psynergy against gladiators who don't have access to psynergy and can't even see the psynergy. And then his friends have been cheating by strategically placing themselves within the cheering crowds and using their psynergy to help Isaac circumvent the puzzles so that he can get to the center area first and get the best item. Let's just say that a lot of cheating is going on here. But Babby wants to see what we're capable of, so we'll show him what we're capable of. There are more parts to this section of the final than the last one, so we're going to see all of them. This is stage 1 of the second finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? We sure would! This stage is dubbed the mini maze. Is it because it's a really small maze? I think it's because it's a really small maze. Off you go! The rules are simple. Get through the maze as quickly as you can. And that was the wrong way. But you'll have to think on your feet and act quickly to win. Why are those pillars of wood down there anyway? They don't seem to serve any purpose. Except to help us. This is stage 1 of the second finals match. Would you like a friend to cheer for you here? Yes, we would! Don't mess this up, Garrett. Garrett will cheer for you. This way, please. All you have to do is use move. I'm sure you can do that. And while we're here, we're going to give this djinn back to Ivan. We don't need him to have growth anymore. We're going to be having him use force this time around. And here is stage 2, which if memory serves, we actually don't want to put anyone in. This is stage 2 of the second finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? We would indeed. This is the shifting floor stage. Ah yes, we don't want to alter this because if we do by using halt, it will just be a straight line and we won't be able to get that item. Step skillfully across the floor as it moves around. Like this. You wait, and then you jump. If you don't time your steps right, you'll lose valuable time. This is stage 2 of the second finals match. Would you like a friend to cheer for you here? No, we would not. If you know who you want to cheer you on, please let me know. Don't worry, we won't, because we're not going to put anyone there. We're going to move over to here, where I think Mia's going to go. This is stage 3 of the second finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? We sure would! And immediately I see what we're going to be doing with Mia. This is the log rolling stage. We can roll logs! Ride the logs across the water to get to the other side. I think we're going to have to turn that left puddle into a pillar of ice. Try to reach the opposite shore and head for the next stage. We will! This is stage 3 of the second finals match. Would you like a friend to cheer for you here? We would! Off you go, Mia! Mia will cheer for you. This way, please. You've got this, Mia. I have confidence in you. And we're going to look at stage 4 here, which we're also not going to be putting anyone in. This is stage 4 of the second finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? We sure would. Ah, we're going to need to use move there. The fans just call this the wall. Alright. And he's going to climb. Scale the wall first, then get your nerve up and jump. I think there's a smoke bomb there, and that was the wrong place to jump. Look for spots where you can drop off the wall quickly. We could use move to move that pillar of wood and then go get the smoke bomb, but we could save time by not doing that and make it more likely that we get to the final item. I think we'll be doing that. This is stage 4 of the second finals match. Would you like a friend to cheer for you here? No, we would not. If you know who you want to cheer you on, please let me know. Do you all have exactly the same dialogue? Yes, indeed you do. You might as well be clones of each other. You're not clones of each other, are you? I can tell these things. Alright, you convinced me. For now. Let's go over to stage 5. We're definitely going to be putting someone here. This is stage 5 of the second finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? We sure would. Alright. This place is called the Boardwalk. Alright then. I think I know what we need to do here. The logs here are positioned to block your path. There's also an item up there. Let's just, well, he's sort of getting the hang of it there. Roll those logs to open a path and follow it to the next stage. We will. This is stage 5 of the second finals match. Would you like a friend to cheer for you here? We would. Off you go, Ivan. Ivan will cheer for you. This way, please. Good luck, Ivan. You don't need it, but good luck anyway. I think we're done here. Let's go and try the second final, shall we? The worst thing that could happen is that we'll lose absolutely horribly. Let's hope we don't lose absolutely horribly. Isaac, did you get a good look around? Yes, we did. Let's head back then. No problem. I'm sure I'm going to be absolutely fine. Alright, time to lend a hand by cheating. What we're going to do is we're going to move this log over to the left and provide an easy way to circumvent the whole maze. The match is about to begin. Please take your places. Next is going to be Ivan here. What we're going to do is we're going to cast Force here on this log. There we go. And with a pow, it makes an easy thing for us to cross. Marvelous. And then we're going to cast, I believe, Frost on this so that we can make a pillar just to circumvent most of this puzzle. Marvelous. The match is about to begin. Please take your places and ignore the fact that a pillar of ice has literally appeared in the finals. Alright, off you go! You can do this, Isaac! 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, first one completely bypassed. We'll do some timing here. We're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna go get that item. There we go. And we're going to jump here. We're going to wait a little bit because the opponent is also going to go get this item. There we go. We need to do that and jump here. Now what we do is we go this way and save a little bit of time. Thanks, Mia. We're going over here now. We're not going to go get that smoke bomb. We don't need it. However, we are going to jump down this middle one here. Excellent. And thank you, Ivan. You've definitely been helpful here. Going to push this way, go and grab this item. Excellent. And then we're going to head down and use the shortcut that we have here. Excellent. And we have got here with plenty of time to go and get the chain mail. And now we're just going to wait for our opponent, who is going to have that cotton shirt over there. Let's just say that I don't rate that opponent's chances because we have a far higher defense stat than he does. We also have the really good shield that we had from the first stage. And there was our opponent. You're a little too slow, I'm afraid. It is time to fight. Have at thee! Hello, Satraj. How are you? Do we have the items that we had from before? We do! We have the nuts and the oil drop. Marvelous. What we could do now is we could use, I don't know, Ragnarok. Why not? Kapow! Excellent, 119 damage. And we dodged, which is fantastic. Alright, Ragnarok again! If in doubt, just wave your sword, Isaac, and Satraj will react to damage that nobody else can see. Guess what? If in doubt, Ragnarok some more! Haha! 122 damage, and more attacks. I'm afraid you are powerless against the power of Ragnarok! And I think he's going to attack again. That was a terrible decision on your part, because guess what? Ragnarok! And he is defending. Well, that's not going to help you, because guess what? Ragnarok some more! And that's 122 damage, and you have been defeated. We are victorious, and he has no idea why. And he's not happy about it. You've managed to win both of your matches. And this is the point where we can lose in the third one and the game will continue. If we'd have lost there, it would have basically reset us back to the beginning of Colosso, but we're now at the point where things are going to get dangerous. You're incredible, Isaac. If you win the next one, you'll be the champion. And we're trying our best to be the champion. A fantastic performance, just as Babby expected. I won't underestimate you again. Also, I put some money on you winning, so please don't lose here. Don't worry, we'll try not to. Let me take you to the next group of stages, which are also the final group of stages. And off we go to cheat some more. Let the cheating commence. And down the corridor once again. This is the side of the third finals match. It's also the last one. Did I mention that already? You did. Alright, I won't mention it again. By now, you know that each stage has its own attendant. Has the attendant's descriptions of the stages. We already know that as well. I know, I'm just being thorough. Honestly, Isaac, I didn't think you'd make it this far. That's why I didn't put any money on you. I was a fool. I'll be right here, so tell me when you're done looking around. Don't worry, we will. There's not just one here. There's not just 2, or 3, or even 4. There are 5, and there's also a final one. There are 6 stages here, and we're going to be looking at them in the order at which they're appearing at the beginning. As in, stage 1 first, and then 2, etc, etc. Starting with 1 here. This is stage 1 of the 3rd finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? Of course we would. This stage is called the Scales of Justice. I think I know what we need to do here. There are 2 ledges that actually form a scale. In theory, we're meant to move that log there to balance it so that we can carry on. When one ledge rises, the other falls. Alright, I think I've got the idea. Use the scales to cross the gaps and race to the next stage. This is stage 1 of the 3rd finals match. Would you like a friend to cheer you from here? We would. Off you go, Mia! You're going to make this first bit far easier. Excellent. We're going to be against the toughest opponent right now, so we're going to have to be very careful. This is stage 2 of the 3rd finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? We would. This is the stepping stone stage. Okay, I think I figured out how to get past this one. It's just a lot of jumping. You can reach the next stage by jumping from stone to stone. I think Garrett needs to be used here. Study the placement of the stones, then choose the shortest path. We will. This is stage 2 of the 3rd finals match. Would you like a friend to cheer for you here? We would. Off you go, Garrett! Don't mess this up. You'll be fine. And finally, stage 3. Where will we be putting Ivan? This is stage 3 of the 3rd finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? We would. This place is called the Wall Wedge. This is a tricky one if you don't use Halt. The pistons move back and forth. Avoid them to reach the next stage. And watch as this guy totally fails. Alas. If the timing is off, a piston might knock you off the ledge. Or will knock you off the ledge. This is stage 3 of the 3rd finals match. Would you like a friend to cheer you from here? We would. Ivan, you have Halt, which is really useful here. Ivan will cheer for you. This way, please. This means that for the second half of this, we have no one to help us whatsoever. This is stage 4 of the 3rd finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? We would. It's basically a climbing puzzle. If we had growth here, we could make this much faster, but we're not going to be using growth. This place is normally called the free climb area. We could set ourselves up to have growth, but we're not going to. This sheer wall has a bumpy surface. We're just going to have to climb that. It's going to take a while. Quite a while. Using those bumps, feel your way up the wall and climb to the next stage. We don't have anyone to have there, so do your best. Don't worry, we will. What about stage 5 here? What could we have done here? We could have used force here to stop that from moving so we could just run across. It's the moving sidewalk stage. The conveyor belt moves opposite the direction you need to go, which means you just have to run gladiator style. It's gonna take a... No, don't stop, that's silly. Race against it to reach the next stage. And we're gonna have a look at the final one now. Alright, we haven't used any of our consumables, by the way, so I think we're in a good situation. This is stage 6 of a 3rd finals match. We would like to hear a description. I think we might not be getting at. This is another log rolling area. There's not really anything we can do to make this easier. The obstacle in this stage is the water tank at the exit. We just want to move all of these things. To get across the tank, you'll need to roll the logs. And we will. You can get through quickly by moving the logs and stones. This is stage 6 of a 3rd finals match. Alright, do your best. Actually, I want to have another look at that. We'd like to see the description. How do we move the stone? I don't think we can move the stone. I have no idea why it mentioned a stone there. What we want to do is just move these up and also get that treasure chest over there. Alright, I think we're ready, and also I'm a little concerned that we might mess this up. Just a little. Just just a tiny bit. Okay, I'm very concerned that we might mess this up. So you know what? I'm going to make a save here. We're going to save right here. Excellent. And now we're guaranteed success, or rather we're not. Isaac, did you get a good look around? We did. Let's head back then, and we shall. Off we go, Isaac, and now it is time to cheat some more! How does nobody notice this? I have no idea. But what we're going to do is we're going to move this over here so that we can make an easy path to the exit there. The match is about to begin. Please take your places. And then Ivan is going to cast Halt on this guy here. I've no idea how nobody notices this, by the way. And that will stop the Pistons in a position where we can just run by. And finally, we're going to completely circumvent this puzzle by casting Frost here, so that this is already wedged up. Marvellous. That will save us a lot of time. The match is about to begin. Please take your places. Alright, Isaac, no pressure. This is just for the championship. The third match. 3, 2, 1, go! Run! Run as fast as you can, and go get this treasure. Excellent. We have a smoke bomb. I've no idea why I went to pick that up. We're going to go this way as well, and then we're just going to run across here and get this treasure as well. I'm sorry, person that is frozen. We'll unfreeze you later. The nut is really useful, however, though, and unfortunately we now have to solve all these puzzles ourselves. Let's go. We need to be a lot faster than this, because the opponent is slowly catching up with us. Alright, diagonally there, and up. Excellent. We need to keep running, Isaac. Run as fast as you can. I think we're quite a bit ahead of him. What we want to do now is we want to push this up once, and then again, and then we want to cast a move here. There we go, just to get that up there. We'll go get this first. There we go. We'll just grab that there. That is a sleep bomb. And I think we might not be able to get this item fast enough. He may be nearly close to getting that. Let's hope he's not fast enough. Push this here, and we've got to run as fast as we possibly can. Alright, run over here, and we got it! Marvellous, we got the Claymore. A far better offensive item than the opponent is going to get. And there wasn't that much in it either. And you get the Rubbish Sword. Have at thee! One more opponent to face. The Vampire. Alright, if in doubt, you know what we're going to do? Ragnarok! Haha! He has about 700, 800 health. This is going to take a bit, but fortunately we have some brilliant defensive items, and we also have a lot of health. So if in doubt, we're just going to cheat in the most obvious and yet least obvious way possible. Because nobody can see Ragnarok. It's almost like Isaac is just getting hit and the Vampire is being damaged by something completely unseen. Also, let's not attack here, we'll just use Ragnarok some more! Ha ha ha! Excellent. And he's gonna... Ooh, a nimble dodge. That buys us one more round where we don't need to heal. Have at thee! With Ragnarok! And he's attacking again. Let's hope he doesn't get a critical hit or something like that. Ragnarok some more! 142, and the Vampire is gone. And Isaac has cheated his way to victory. And and Isaac! Is he okay? Isaac, how did you guys get here? Isaac. Maybe he's more injured than we thought. Isaac? Isaac. Isaac. You know, you don't need to keep saying his name. I think you've all gathered by now, but he's called Isaac. Isaac. You know, you can stop... Oh, he's just asleep. He is asleep. That was really tiring. He's not unconscious because he's injured, and so we just leave him to it. It's like, oh, he's fine, we'll just leave him there. Isaac fell asleep. He must be exhausted. Let's leave him to sleep for now. You could have taken him to one of the many beds in Babby's palace, you know. You could have done that, but no, just leave him just there, in the arena. I'm sure he won't mind. I'm sure he's going to mind. Wake up! You are victorious! And everyone notices. Isaac, Okay, we got past that part, Ivan. We got past the part where we just kept saying his name. Huh? And he's awake. You've awakened. Yes, he has. Colosso? Duh, that ended long ago. How long ago? You fell into a deep sleep. Don't you remember? Nope. Don't remember at all. Of course he doesn't. He was out cold. You had us worried. So worried we kept saying your name over and over again. And they talk amongst themselves. I'm sorry for shouting at you. It's okay, Garrett. You were worried. You fought brilliantly to the end, Isaac. Well, I sort of used Ragnarok all the time, but I suppose that counts. Babby was singing your praises and also collecting all of the money from the lucky guess. Apart from like 3 people, they're apparently rich now and are building their own towns out of their winnings. You okay now? In body and mind? I'm fine. He better be alright after sleeping this long. Sheesh. Well, why don't you compete in Colosso next year, Garrett? I'm sure you'll do fine. Oh wait, you can't heal. You won't do fine at all. And more conversation. I'm sorry for shouting again. It's alright, you were just worried. Babby said he wants to see you when you came too, Isaac. Probably for a cutscene. If you're okay, shall we see Babby? You're fine, aren't you, Isaac? I'm more worried about what Babby wants. Let's get going. Yes, indeed. Let's get out of bed. You have to actually press a button to do that. Are you sure you should be getting up so suddenly like that? I feel like I'm on top of the world, even though I gained no experience from any of those fights. He's fine. He doesn't want to lounge around all day. I see. Let's go see Babby then. And we shall. And when we come back, folks, we were victorious! Ha-ha! And you know what that means? Everyone will have something to say about us being victorious. Maybe we'll get a trophy, or a fantastic sword, or armor made of pure gold. Okay, we don't want that. That would actually be terrible. But if it's magic gold, it will be better. Because, as we all know, magic gold is as strong as the strongest material known to anyone. And it's also gold! Okay, we don't want magic golden armor. I think Isaac would look silly in it. So when we come back, folks, we'll be going to talk to Babby, and everyone else in the palace, and then everyone else in Tolby. Because after all, they all have something to say. And some of them have some items to give us. And maybe we'll even use that fountain a few times. Maybe. Just maybe. So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then.